From days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe, there stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture. Loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the woke, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the comic relief crusader.
Hello, everybody out there in the interwebs of life. It's episode 132 of Titillating Tuesday, and I'm your host, the Comic Relief Crusader, here on Rumble and on X and on the YouTubes. And great to be here tonight. I gotta apologize for last week because the internet went down right where I'm at. High quality Canadian internet. Yeah, way to stick it to you. So anyway, that's what ended up happening. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. And that's what was going on. So apologize for last week for no show, but what are you gonna do? So because that's what happens when you live in a communist dictatorship like this one. So anyway, hope you guys had a great weekend. Hope you guys tuned into the Sunday show on the Huge Circles show. So we had a couple of great guests besides Al Nickerson. We had Mindy Mindy Summers of Divinity Comics. Her and her husband showed up. And well, actually, she showed up, and Mike was kind of in the background there. So, interesting talk while there was a drawing session going on, and everything. So, if you don't show up on Sundays, well, then that's what ends up happening. So, anyway, I want to say hello to a few people here that showed up, like Snortapipus Cuber. Hello there, and well, you're out to bed anyway, but I'm still going to say hello to you anyway. So, hello there, Snortapipus Cuber, and Jason. Well, you know what? He's backstage, but he's already here. So there you go. We got FKHC 2005, otherwise known as Tim, and we have Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Happy Tuesday, and hello to you and to everybody. Yes, I want to say a happy Remembrance Day and Veterans Day all the way down there in the United States. So remembering everybody out there that made the ultimate sacrifice, gave their lives, so that all of us can live in potentially what used to be free countries. So anyway, to get the show on the road, let's invite everybody on here, shall we?
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
And the first one I'm going to bring on is of 540 Studios, Jason Fox. How's it going, dude?
Yeah, well, hello, everybody out there in YouTube land, and no, I'm happy to be here. I'm good. Just been working. Been doing a little bit rewrite in the book because I want to just apologize to everybody who has bought the book. There was one error there that I saw today, but
Yes.
that is gonna be so. It is, of course, if you get the one with that one mistake, well, it's gonna be a special book for you. But It will be updated soon, and a lot more surprises with the book will come. But other than that, I'm good. I'm happy to be here to talk about some stuff and talk about funny, stupid news.
Funny, stupid news. Yes, because we always got that around here. Next up to bed is Spartacus. How's it going,
Hey,
dude?
folks. Hi, I'm good. And you?
I am somewhat functional.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, it does when you're just trying nothing more than existing. So,
I know exactly,
Yeah.
especially with the bad internet in Canada.
oh yeah, exactly. So, yeah, we need to get more moose-powered internet happening here in the Great White North. And last but not least, welcoming another gentleman onto the show, we got tabletop junkie.
Well, he is the
Welcome.
he is the jock of tabletop.
There we go.
Yes,
Dude,
yes. I'm the king. Bow before me. No.
He is the king of tabletop gaming, and that is not a joke.
I have sent out to claim this title for 2025 and 2026.
Rock. Favorite game?
Yeah, I'm not like Matt Mercer professional, but it's like I'm like the raw like Jace's book. I'm like the most out there rawest form of a tabletop gamer you'll probably ever find.
Nice.
I don't use anything flashy. We're not voice actors. We're normal people that you can relate to.
That's scary enough as it is. And I would say hello also to the collector, my favorite German in Mexico. So, and yeah, we
Yeah, he's a fun guy. He's a fun guy.
He's a fun guy. Here we good. Dang hospital, let me out. It's claws. In other words, oh, really? Interesting for you. So, okay, so the way this show works is everything is unscripted, nothing is really planned, and everything goes. So, for the first segment of the show, which is kind of a stupid kind of thing that I constantly mess up when I intro it, and it's called we like to call it stupid news. Because of all the things that are stupid in the world, it's displayed here on this show. And let's see, what do we got today for stupid news? Because
I'm excited.
By the way,
You're
I
excited?
did not break that window. That was Jace.
Oh, okay, good enough.
Yeah.
You guilty
sorry.
bastard. Okay,
I have
so what do we got in
glassphobia.
stupid news today? Really, glassphobia. That's a thing. I believe that. I don't know why. So, let's see. We did. Oh,
You know who
what?
has you know who has glass phobia?
Who?
The
Greta
superhero the superhero hemophiliac man.
Ah, lovely. So, this from Fortune magazine. Your dog, or if you happen to have a dog, is part of the climate change problem. I can adopt 100 bunnies that will not be close to the emissions of a dog because my dog is a carnivore.
Oh.
So if you own a dog,
They've never heard of a rabbit eating another rabbit, have they? It's rare,
No,
but
never.
it does happen.
yeah. Same with hamsters. So,
Same with
but
cats.
yeah, it seems to be quite the common theme with carnivores and a few herbivores. So, but yeah, so if there's any problem with the world right now, and climate change in particular, it's because you have a dog and because your dog is a carnivore. So
Okay, so we've heard that dogs are racist.
Yes.
They're
racist.
they're a problem of the climate change.
Yep.
What is next to hear about them? It's kind of funny.
Well, that's a good question. I don't know. World War III.
Yeah, the dogs are cause of it.
global financial collapse. I don't know.
I mean, there is one religious group that is strongly against dogs.
No, I can't imagine who that would be.
Yeah, right.
So I'm starting to wonder if a Muslim made this article.
So,
Oh,
well, I mean, look up who's the writer of the article.
Let's see.
Maybe,
My.
maybe they are a supporter. Who knows?
Well, yeah,
Well, I
because
mean,
it seems
they-
like all over X, everybody's like immediately converting to Islam all of a sudden.
Well, I mean, what this basically is it's a continuation of like taking away everything that is enjoyment and positivity in our lives. They're trying to make us downsize. They're trying to get rid of all the pleasures and the enjoyments that we all draw from that comes with additional wealth. That way they don't have to pay us as much.
That's true. Tim, I think you're right. Oh, God. Let's see. By Kaylee Wells. Oh well, it's close enough. So two of the articles written by. Yes, and demonetized as of KHC. Well, if the boot fits. No, you know what?
this
You know
person
what I
must hate
think it is?
dogs.
Yes, and I think I know
Okay,
why.
that person.
Okay, because the entire world, well, okay, most of the insane entire world are anti-white straight men. Let's put it that way. Okay, and who is man's best friend? A dog, as
Well,
they
I mean-
say.
Well, I
So
mean, in countries like the UK and stuff like that, dogs are also women's best friend because you know why? Because
right.
they spook off a certain ethnic and religious group.
All right, I'm gonna put this out there just to get the hate going. I
Do it.
am the whitest, straightest, and I love dogs. Man's best friend person right here. All right, everybody in chat, go.
Exactly.
And the collector says, my pooty farts as hell, but he can't reach my level. And any given lefty is hardy invited to try to make me stop. Yes. So, well, then that means you can't have a dog. So, because you're adding the climate change. So, I had a Saint Bernard.
You know what?
I had a Saint Bernard once.
Screw the climate change. I'm gonna have.
Exactly.
I love dogs. So I have a dog. So
I love
I mean,
dogs.
we've been freaking out about what 2-3 degrees in temperature change for the last 100 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Apparently, Mrs. Tabletop says you can't have a dog.
the ocean levels, they haven't risen a foot or even an inch.
No.
The ozone layer is actually starting to heal itself.
Yeah.
But yet, dogs are the problem.
Dogs are the
Yes.
problems.
Yes.
Cows are the problem. That's why they want to give cows a special type of grass that cuts down on their gas emissions.
Well, wait a
yeah,
minute.
exactly,
But then
yeah.
this should be a good thing then, because if dogs are carnivores, then to cut down on the cow fart emissions, you think it would be a good thing that maybe a dog is a carnivore to eat the cow.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, right.
Are we all missing the fact that they use manure to fertilize the fields? Where do you guys think that comes
Oh,
from?
that's right. Yeah. Right. And
Wait,
Wendy Trauma Warrior,
you
great to
have-
have you.
Oh, sorry.
And I did watch you play with your dogs.
That's why you have all these wealthy people going around buying up all this land. I mean, for the love of God, Bill Gates is the largest private landowner, and I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure none of that's going to be for our benefit.
No, it's gonna be for his dogs. to crap on his land all over the place.
For his plant-based meat,
Exactly.
which I don't know if you heard, but he recently came out saying, "Yeah, the whole climate crisis that I was pushing, yeah, it could possibly be wrong."
Oh yeah. Because why
I
not,
heard-
right?
I heard the reason I heard like a theory is the reason why he has changed his tune on that is because, and he's also now pushing for helping developing countries to go through the process of industrialization, burning, which requires cheap energy like fossil fuels. That, or heck, the term fossil fuel is even a lie itself. But
Well, yes.
He's actually starting to encourage that, because the theory that I heard is that the reason why is he's thrown his lot in with AI, and AI requires a lot of powerful machines that release a lot of heat, and the reason and the only way to take care of that heat is for proper cooling systems, and that requires powerful cooling devices that require cheap energy.
And also remember, you can get 3D printers now that can 3D print fake meat.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. The collector says, and
while
and the
releasing
cows
noxious
are
fumes into your house.
Yeah, totally. So the collector says, and now the cars are farting in masses in Germany. No joke. They don't fart, but now they die. Smart move.
Fainting.
Yes.
Yeah, fainting.
Exactly. I can't hold it in. So let's see what we got next for stupid news. Let's see. This one, because the certain demographic was brought up earlier. And so this from the Daily Mail. Iranian activist is sentenced to 178 lashes and 18 months in prison after she was arrested for not wearing a hijab. Wow. There's the religion of peace right there.
Yeah, it's a religion of peace, everybody. If you don't wear it, you're gonna get you're gonna get punished.
And now all over X they're saying, oh yes, Islam is about peace and love and charity and everything.
Every nice thing in the world.
Maybe we need to also. Well, we'll see. Hang on. Any female who's probably reading this, and I'm sorry if this sounds sexist as shit, but I don't give a shit. We need to make sure that they know that means a whip and not necessarily 178 eyelashes.
Yes.
I posted in the private chat. I posted a link to a video of the true culture to several of these countries that were taken over by Islam.
Oh yeah, but it's cultural diversity.
Yeah, right.
Don't you see?
Not when they go from colorful and what would be considered conservative in our modern 21st century opinion to ultra conservative, covering head to toe in nothing but black veils.
Well,
yeah, I'm sorry. The biggest problem I have with all these people who want to support this kind of thing is, has any of them really been educated into what this culture is like really educated when they say it's culturally diverse and it's a free culture? I'm like, really? You want to take a look at that again?
Table, you have people who are claiming that they're of a different gender converting to Islam, saying, "Oh, it's just so accepting of me."
yeah.
Oh, that's right. I'm an alternate Earth where everything is insane.
Just travel down there and we'll see what happened.
That's right. Wendy Trouble says,
sorry, I was going to say you'll be taking a quick trip off of a 5-story building.
Only slightly. So don't worry, the ground will break your fall. So. Wendy Trouble Warrior says, I can't say what the case is, but think the worst thing you can think of involving children. Yes, because
but they get punishment too if they don't listen, if they're female.
Exactly.
So
that's right.
Well, it's more than just that, is that their own prophet married a 6-year-old and consummated at 9.
Yeah.
It is
culturally diverse. So
and
this should be.
It is still widely accepted in the more conservative parts of their world.
They should be rooting for the maps. Yeah, exactly. Maybe they just don't like the fact that she's some sort of activist that spoke out and you really can't do that in a lot of these Muslim countries. So,
Well,
No.
from things that I've read, I don't know how true it is, so take it with a grain of salt. But Islam is dying over in Iran. They're having hundreds of mosques shutting down as people go underground and adopt to other religions like Christianity or Zoroastrianism.
funny how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and there is here in the United States there is a sizable Iranian enclave that wishes for the return of the Shah to take back control of Iran.
Well, they can do it on their own time in their own country. So, however, here in Canada, well, apparently our government hates us enough to import more of these people. So, hooray for
They're not
that.
importing
Yeah, we are getting more
those.
of that
They're-
too. We are getting
they're-
more of that too. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
out. It was yesterday, I think, and they have like this Palestinian party things where you can come and drink and eat, and for peace, blah blah blah, for Palestine stuff. Yeah, it was a lot of this going on here. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
I
So-
think aren't you guys getting more of the poo throwers?
Oh, yeah. We
We are
have a
getting
lot of
it.
those.
That's horrible.
Yeah, yeah.
you
What are you talking about? There's no kind of poo throwers here in Canada. I am not knowing what you're talking about whatsoever. So,
Can you help me with my phone?
yeah, exactly.
Hello, I am Roger. I am from Pennsylvania. How can I help you?
Oh, dude, here in Canada, like I've gotten to the point where I've asked them because they're always phoning like from TELUS, which is basically like a Western Canada, telecommunications company, for phone, cable, internet, blah blah blah, right? And they're always asking me like, about home plans or switching mobile and blah blah blah. And I've gotten, because they're always East Indian people that are phoning, right? And they always seem to be calling from like a British Columbian number or an Albertan number. So I've gotten to the point of asking them, where are you calling from? Oh, no, I'm calling from Dallas. So it's like, no. I didn't say what company you're calling from. Where are you calling from? And I've actually had a couple of them say India. So click, hang up. Yeah.
There was
Elbows up,
one-
Canada. This is what you wanted.
Well, I mean, they implemented the same voucher or visa program that they're
Exactly.
trying to implement here in the United States, which is expanding H-1Bs.
Yep.
That's why there's a lot of Americans who are against the H-1B programs.
Collector demonetization is our badge of honor. It's so true. It's so true. But not yet. And that's why we got the Rumble channel. And so if you want to go ahead and subscribe over desperately to the Rumble channel, just in case something happens to this channel, at least I got more freedom of speech over on Rumble. Or
Oh, you do, yeah.
if you're on X, hello everybody there on X. Glad to see
Hello.
you. And check out the YouTube channel and help this channel get over 1,300. Finally, again, for the second time, because YouTube is screwing up my subscribers.
Oh,
And
yeah. That's how they
good to
work.
see if you subscribe. I know. Gotta love those
Just,
guys.
ju- just wait until next year. In the beginning of next year, they're gonna have like a YouTube purge again, where they remove followers and everything again,
Oh,
like they
yeah, of
always do.
course. I hope they
Sounds
do that
alright.
with a certain, yeah. But anyway, okay. So we got two articles that we're going to cover. Let's see. So usually sometimes when I'm feeling kind of nice, usually I'll ask the audience what they want to talk about first. So the first is about V for Vendetta or the Super Mario Galaxy movie. So it's either do the fun one first or save the fun one for last.
Isn't it always good to end on a positive note?
Generally, yes. I like the cut of your jib. So what does the audience and the panel think? Should we just save the best for last?
Yes.
Up to you.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, best for last. All right.
Okay,
That way
well, then
we
good
end on a good note.
Yeah, I like good notes. So good notes it is. So that being said, we're gonna have to get the shit out of the way first, and we're gonna be talking about James Gunn. Damn it. So
Mm.
I'm so
Yes.
tired of James Gunn.
I
Just get rid of
know.
him.
I was just thinking yesterday during work how much this bag of human feces is. So, V for Vendetta, the movie that was out quite a few years ago, which was actually kind of half decent. So
And
a
coming
TV
out again
series,
next year.
exactly. So there's a TV series in the works at HBO with James Gunn attached.
Is the character gonna be black this time? Trans?
Yes,
Anything?
black, transabled, and yeah,
I don't.
probably blind
Mm.
and gay. But
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that. I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but I think it's gonna be definitely not as good as the movie,
right.
and it'll be full of his humor, which is
Yeah.
just stupid
Oh, yeah.
college humor, which is
It is.
it's
And I
become
think,
very annoying.
it can. I think this show can be a lot like what Peacemaker have done with humor, because he can go pull a little bit more edges here with this show too.
I know.
And again,
I
like he
hated
did there,
Peacemaker.
like he did on
Ugh.
Peacemaker. He trashed every Christian and all their grape
Oh, yeah.
jokes and all this kind of stuff that he did.
I
And
mean, V for Vendetta is not a humorous story. It's a very
No.
serious story. It's a story about revolution, about standing up to authority.
it's based on Guy Fawkes.
Yes.
Yes. It's about overthrowing oppression
I mean,
over an oppressive government. I mean,
if anyone actually looks into
God.
the actual background of the November 5th bombing, it's not exactly as what most people think.
no, not really. No. But all in all, not a bad movie when it came
No.
out. But now it's a TV show, and James Gunn, yikes! This is a bad.
Let's just
a
cast Pedro
bad
Pascal.
fit. Oh, why wouldn't that surprise me? So, well, let's have a look here. So, a V for Vendetta TV series is officially in development at HBO with, God help me, with James Gunn and Peter Safran of DC
It doesn't do anything,
Studios.
Peter Safran
No, not
regularly
really.
doesn't do anything. It's like James Gunn said, I can do whatever I want with all these things. It's all me. He said it himself.
Though, I mean, I do believe his stuff is kind of also put on hold a little bit because of the whole buyout, the Warner Brothers Discovery going out on sale here soon.
I hope that everything happens and he gets fired. I hope that,
He is nothing more than a piece of receding crap out of James Gunn's anus. I'm sorry. But anyway, so yeah, with Peter Safran of DC Studios on board as gee whiz executive producers. And I don't give a crap if Variety broke the story. Doesn't really matter. So what's going on is this. So Pete Jackson is attached to write the series. It wouldn't matter anyway. Ben Stevenson and Leanne Klein also executive produce. Wow. So you got 4 executive producers now with Warner Brothers Television behind the project. So HBO and DC Studios aren't commenting yet. Jackson's reps didn't respond either. Probably not, because with Warner Brothers Discovery possibly being bought out by Paramount, if not somebody else.
It's either going to be Paramount, Universal, Netflix is looking to buy. I think Amazon may be looking to buy Apple.
Yep.
And and also a Saudi Arabian public trading company.
Yeah. So if picked up, this would be another major DC live project landing at HBO following the crappy Peacemaker show. Penguin. I've never seen.
That's the only good one.
And the upcoming
Matt
Lanterns.
Reeves there. Fantastic. Yeah. The Penguin is everything that we wanted it to be. It was fantastic. And I'd rather see that version of DCU just going on, because that was actually good writing. They showed that they actually cared, but James Gunn had no involvement in it. No involvement.
Yeah.
And you saw the difference.
Go ahead.
I to be honest, I'm kind of tired of the dark and dreary atmosphere of DC because it's obviously based off of the Watchmen stuff, which was only supposed to be temporary. I do want DC to be a little more lighthearted and a little bit more colorful, but I don't want it to be a comedy.
They tried that. They tried that.
Or
We
messing up
got
the continuity of the
Superman.
story.
The problem is with James Gunn's Superman movie, it's still a comedy because he can't write anything. He uses comedy, the college humor, to offset his lack of ability to write. The only thing I liked about James Gunn's Superman is the visual aesthetics. I liked the color. I liked some of the technology going around, but that was about it.
Yeah, that's about as far as it goes.
Yeah.
Well, okay, one sec here. Wallace Lang, nice to see you, dude. Says, "Hail, comic relief crusader. I believe that James Gunn's talent only goes as far as Guardians of the Galaxy series."
And he was on a leash. He was also on a leash there. He couldn't do whatever he wanted like he does now.
And you know what? And I gotta agree with you because I was thinking this yesterday, Wallace. You know what? It's his only Slither. I'm gonna say that was pretty good. From way back when, that was a pretty good movie. So he seems to be able to do these sci-fi horror-ish movies really well, right? When it comes to how should I put it?
Serious, calm action,
serious, violent, sci-fi-ish movies, like in that kind of mix. He's pretty good at it, right? He was good with Guardians of the Galaxy because, yes, like what Jason said, he was on a leash a bit, but he still produced something good. And on top of that, he had to be put in a box. It's like, okay, this is your section of the universe that you have to do that leads up to this, right? And he's good with direction. But now with the whole DCU thing,
he has a god complex, as I call it, a god complex.
It's a total god complex, and he doesn't know where to go with it, or he thinks he knows where he wants to go with it, but he's gotta be hands on with everything. It's just really
he's basically turned into Kevin Feige.
He's turned into ego.
Yeah. But I mean, he seems to be good with sea-level characters, because that's basically what the Guardians of the Galaxy were sea-level characters.
Yeah.
My one point against that statement is the Suicide Squad movie.
Horrible.
Yeah. Well, I did get a good laugh out of it. Out of Suicide Squad, out of his. I'll admit that.
Pink Shark was the best.
I liked the spots constant seeing his mother around.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. After a while, that gag.
Yeah, and all the big jokes, and making the Thinker into a rapist at the same time. Yes.
Yeah. Miss Tabletop. That's okay. That's why we're here. we don't feign to be experts, but we fake it really well. So, but
fake it till you believe it, just like James Gunn.
Exactly. But at least we do it with a little bit of flair. So, a nice flair. And so, yeah, exactly, Collector. Feige is actually the German word for coward.
Nice.
I love that. I love
it. The same in Norwegian too. Feig.
To give a general reference here, Mrs. Tabletop is actually my wife, so she supports whenever I'm on somebody's show.
I kind of figured that. And thank you, Miss Tabletop. You're so supportive. I love you. So it's likely that the V for Vendetta series is set outside Gunn's DCU and will be standalone. I still don't want him touching it. So, and it also follows the news of the movie returning to theaters next year for its 20th anniversary. See, I'd rather see the movie
Exactly. Same here. That's what,
rather than the TV show.
I know the movie isn't 100% accurate to the comic, which is what
No.
upset. Oh God, what's his name? I'm just named. On his name.
I was almost going to say Miller.
Something more, I think.
Alan
Yeah,
Moore.
Alan Moore.
Yeah, which I know Alan
Hold
Moore.
up.
He doesn't like Watchmen. He doesn't like V for Vendetta because
Oh, he doesn't even like his own comics. He's a weird guy. He is always
he doesn't like From Hell is the Jack the Ripper
Oh
movie,
yeah.
which I know people love that movie and everything, and but unfortunately it's horrible when it comes to historical accuracies.
Yeah.
If you talk to historians, they will give you a long list of reasons why that movie is horrible. But
There's so many.
yes, but it's still a good movie. It still has a good story.
It does.
It's still the same concept of, as the famous quote goes, government or people should not be afraid of the government. The government should be afraid of the people.
Yep. 100%. Wallace Lang says, I believe the best DC superhero movies were Richard Donner's Superman back in 78 and Tim Burton's Batman 89. Yeah, I 100% agree with you on that. And
Don't say that to James Gunn. He will be sad.
I couldn't care less. Commander Classified, how's it going, dude? Nice to see you, man. And my good friend Gap After Dark. I would have been here sooner, but there was so many commercials at the start. Hello, everyone. Really, you know what? I'm glad that you watch the commercials because I actually get paid for those commercials. So as annoying as they are, even I watch them because I want to get paid. And Commander Classified, hope everybody's doing well this evening. Well, can't lie. Yes, we are so far. And Failing with Flair should be a TV show featuring local politicians. Oh God, I love that idea.
And also what I'm afraid of with this show too is that, how much, James Gunn and his team hate, conservative Republicans, right? That can be pushed, right? So, that can also be pushed in this show like he did with Creature Commando, and what he's trying to do with a lot of stuff right now is pushing that narrative. So
Creature Commando sucked.
Oh, it really did. I suffered through the whole thing. I wanted to see where it would kind of go.
I went to the first episode and said, nope, this is garbage, and I turned it off. And I said, James Gunn, stop touching stuff that I love.
Yeah,
I did that with...
Go
ahead.
After Suicide Squad, I'd never cared to watch Peacemaker because I did not like the character. I especially do not like what's his face, because I don't really care his name, John Cena. And I didn't watch Creature Commandos because I only went to Superman because my brother wanted to see it, so I sometimes tag along with him for movies.
I had people try to get me to go see Superman, and I said, not a chance in hell. First off, it was written by it was written and produced by James Gunn, and I saw the trailer, and I was like, "Oh crap, this is gonna suck ass." And sure enough, it did.
And now he has the story of Invincible. So
that's why you got to pucker up, Buttercup, and get ready and just suck that hole dry. So I want to say hello to Megatron, who happened to show up. Nice to see you, dude. And so what else is going on with this thing? Okay, so the classic comic, because we were talking about that. So V for Vendetta began as a comic serial by Alan Moore. There we go. And Dave Lloyd, first appearing back in 1982. Wow, I was like 10. In the British anthology Warrior. So DC took over the series in 1988.
Yeah,
okay.
That's true.
I wasn't even concept. I my parents were in between baby number one and baby number 2 out of 4.
You were just a gumball in God's gumball machine waiting to be dropped out. Yes.
And I was the accident. My parents were not intending to have a 4th child after 3.
No, you weren't an accident. You were a surprise.
I was the winner. Mom was on birth control.
Ah, there we go. A horrible, horrible surprise. Man. So the story is set in a dystopian Britain. So basically today, ruled by the fascist North Fire Party, which is kind of like today, and a mass
Yeah.
anarchist called
James Gunn would make
V.
that to Republicans and
Oh yeah,
conservatives.
of course. Well, they kind of did in the movie too, as well.
Well, I mean,
If you catch it. So called V leads a rebellion against the regime with the help of Evie Hammond, a young woman he rescues from the secret police.
It's gonna
Great.
probably be black in the show.
Oh, yeah.
I point this out anytime that it comes to rebellions against anarchist movements. You have people in Hollywood or in the intellectual crowd who claim that they're writing this, who are of the liberal mindset, who claim that they're writing this against the fascist right.
Oh yeah,
but
of course.
But for one thing, here in the United States, we don't view fascism and socialism being left and right. It's to the right is as little government as possible, so basically anarchism, and to the left is totalitarianism, authoritarianism, etc., whatnot. So where would fascism and socialism, where would fascism and communism align on this spectrum in American terms? Yeah.
That's a good question.
The funny thing is these people, they've read all these stories about the good people rising up against authoritarian governments, and they claim that their inspiration was evil people on the right. And yet it's always the people on the left that seems to always do the things, just enact these policies of assuming authority, taking over your property, your governments, your property, taking your firearms away from you so that you can't defend yourself or even stand up to them, so on and so forth.
But they're doing it to end violence. Can't you see that?
That's the biggest line of bullshit that I've ever heard.
Exactly.
It's because of freaking violence that the United States of America exists.
And this is why Alberta wants to separate most desperately now. So
you guys had multiple chances to become part of the United States. You had it back when we had our War of Independence, but no, you decided to stick with the British. You had your own short-lived revolution, but no, you got appeased by that. We then invaded you and tried to liberate you, but no, you wanted to stay a part of the British still then.
Well, sometimes you have to learn the lesson the hard way. So, but we're ready now.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Anyone out there that keeps on saying that America's an evil empire, all you have to do is just look freaking at north to our northern border, across our northern border, and see Canada still exists. If America was an evil empire, Canada would not exist.
Yeah, exactly. Right? You guys would be overrunning us by now. So
we would conquer you in like 13 minutes.
Yeah. By the way, can you overrun us now? That'd be great.
I wish.
So I'd be okay with that. Yeah. So if the series moves forward, it adds to the HBO list of DC content, including Lanterns. Not even going to bother to see, starring Kyle Chandler and Aaron Pierre as Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, which is up next and expected by 2026.
I don't care about that either because again, James Gunn. I just don't care.
Yeah. Man. After everything that's going on, I have absolutely no compulsion to see anything by James Gunn that involves DC Comics ever again. Ever. So
I think the commenter went over that Lantern bit a couple weeks ago, and it's basically it almost sounds like Hal Jordan is the old grouchy police officer, and Jon Stewart's going to be the new guy, the rookie that comes in, and they're partnered together. Which, I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad concept, but it's going to end up going to have like.
But here's the problem with
Hal Jordan.
The problem that I have is how they have Nathan. How they're going to have Nathan Fillion play Guy Gardner when Guy Gardner, if I'm not mistaken, it was either him or Kyle Rayner that was actually the youngest of the two.
Rayner. Kyle Rayner is the youngest, I believe.
Okay.
Guy Gardner is just the asshole.
True.
I'm sorry, that Uncle Fester look that they made him in the Superman movie, that just does not do it for me.
I know.
They did
Especially
Nathan
with
wrong.
Nathan Fillion. Yeah, they did. They totally did. As goofy as it looks, yeah, they no. Nathan Fillion was just wrong for that part. They did him so dirty. He would have been better as Booster Gold, in my opinion.
Oh yes,
I agree.
yes. Now that's an idea.
Yeah.
See, or Chris Pratt as Booster Gold. But I'd be leaning probably more to Nathan Fillion.
Nathan
Be
Fillion
leaning
was
more
cool.
to Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
they already
Jackson
made
wrote-
him wear that blonde wig. Why not put another blonde wig on him?
Yeah, exactly, right? Why not do that? You know? So Jackson wrote Channel 4's Somewhere Boy, earning a BAFTA nomination for his work.
Whoop-de-doo.
And he also wrote Sky Atlantic's The Death of Bunny Monroe, starring Matt Smith, and he ripped a UTA. So, well, good for Matt Smith. Still don't care. So, but apparently, yeah, it was 2005 when this went out, and the weird thing is it's written by the Wachowskis.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, and that's why it was kind of like a little bit not exactly comic accurate, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
You know, hence the reason why it was changed a bit in the movie
The twin
to
brothers.
make it look like it was a right-wing fascist government, because you got to pay attention to that when Ellie was like in the prison and she found these series of letters by this woman, remember?
Lesbian.
And she was reading them. Yeah. And they made it sound like it was like this right-wing government that was like totally 100% fascist.
I think the letters, if I remember, the letters were real. It's just that V collected them when the prison fell, and so he kind of kept them around.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, you get a glimpse as to how the government kind of swept over and took over, and we all got a actual real life taste of that about 5 years ago.
Yeah, it was totally it, and that's what we're facing right now. So
yeah.
Let's see. Megatron draws.
Canadians had more.
Bradley Cooper. Oh yeah, totally, 100%. We love it. We're just saying this that way. Bradley Cooper might have made a good booster. You know what? I think so. That wouldn't be too bad. And Booster Gold is a very underrated character. Cracks me up how much of a doofus and was able to shrug off hits from Doomsday. Oh yeah, that's right, because he's from the future, right? So it's all future tech. So no wonder he
didn't they do him dirty in the DC TV show Flash versus the Arrowverse thing?
Yes, they did.
Yes,
yeah,
I remember.
They kind of did.
Yeah, did him real dirty.
Yeah.
Go back to the DCAU.
But yeah,
that was the best interpretations of a lot of these characters.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, that
was.
But that's right. Yeah. Oh my God, I remember. He was the actor.
I know, right?
Yeah, I had to. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, they do keep on trying to do this too with when they make adaptations to up the right is evil and fascist and stuff like that with movies. Like for example, Starship Trooper. Trooper is so much like even if you go back and you pay very close attention to what's being said.
Yes.
It's not actually that horrible when you actually listen. And they're trying to make it sound like it's horrible, evil dictatorship, but when you actually pay attention to listen, it's like, that actually doesn't sound too horrible.
until
that's why the whole first half of the movie is told out of order, because
it is
to hide to hide and make the Federation the Federation sound more evil than it actually is.
Right. But this James Gunn and V for Vendetta.
Nah, man. Nah.
No. What's your verdicts?
I'm not buying what you're selling.
No.
I'm never gonna watch it. I like the original, and I think that was good enough. I'm sorry. I like Hugo Weaving as V.
Yep.
So
Fantastic
Yes.
casting there, yeah.
Oh, it was 100%. Yeah,
But now he's gonna be a gangster in the hood, you know.
Well, of course.
Oh my god, I can just see it now. Basically another one of those reinterpretations, like for the Robin Hood.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Oi, I've had enough of this fascist government, you bastards. I feel like starting a revolution here now, eh? So
yeah. I still don't think he's gonna go that extreme with it, but at the same time, he's gonna fill it with comedy, which that's all he can do.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I cannot. I hated when he did Peacemaker because he did the comedy that I call the whitey tighty underwear comedy, and it was John Cena in his fucking whitey tighty underwear, and I just could not respect that actor right after that.
But at least Grace Randolph loved it.
Nobody cares about him either.
Yeah.
Misgendering and everything. Oh my lord.
Gap After Dark, straight out of V.
I'm sorry. Was that misgender? Oh man,
they don't have any content.
Whatever. It's hard to tell these days.
Yeah.
I think I don't want to say when James Gunn puts this out because I want to hope that this is going to be canceled before he even has a shot. So I'm hoping that either Universal or Paramount or whoever just buys Warner Brothers and just gets rid of the DC division.
The two top choices as to purchasing Warner Brothers would either be David Ellison at Paramount Skydance or the Arab public trading company, which that's my number 2, but I'm hesitant to give them nods because it's a Saudi Arabian trading company, and I'm uncomfortable with foreign companies acquiring American property.
Exactly.
No, neither am I. Because I mean that happened recently with what was that gaming company that was bought out by that Saudi prince? That we just covered a couple of weeks ago. I'm trying to remember. Yes, woo. I mean, they'll clean it up with no more of that woke bull crap. Yes, I'm okay with that.
But how long?
Going to be other
how long will it be until they start pushing their philosophy? That's the one thing that I'm very concerned with.
Exactly.
Yep. Miss Tabletop says, I think I'll stick with the rarely new movies and shows. One stick with repeats from my childhood. Yeah, you can't go wrong with old goodies, so to speak. So
that's what we do in this house. We stick with the classics because the reboots and remakes are like there's a difference. They're all crap.
We in fact actually just got done watching Clue.
Oh, nice.
They remake that. I'm done.
Yeah. No,
right now
don't talk about it. Don't jinx it.
There's one franchise that I keep talking about that I'm glad they have not touched yet, and that's Stargate.
Oh yeah,
and I prayed it. And Amazon came out with one release saying that, hey, we're looking at this, and everyone's like, no, like imagine everyone, like millions of people just screaming around the world going, no, and then all of a sudden they're like, it's not really in our budget right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
like,
we
God.
were about like maybe 15 minutes into watching The Dark Crystal before we jumped in here.
Oh, nice. That's an awesome movie.
Yes, it is.
Or are you talking about the series?
No, the original.
Last year?
The
original. Okay, cool.
The Netflix TV series wasn't bad, and I did enjoy it. I just was kind of really disappointed when they said, "Yeah, we don't have the budget for it anymore, so it's ending."
Yeah.
It's just like,
yeah.
come
That's
on,
BS. They had the
You
budget.
bastard.
They had the
Put it
budget.
up.
They had like this is Netflix thing. They make a
Yeah.
TV series. Everyone loves it. We want to focus on other things. You know why they said they didn't have the budget for that? Was because they didn't want to piss people off by saying they want to do other things.
It just, and the funny thing is that the Gelfling, their whole society before they were wiped out was matriarchal. There you go, people. There you go, Netflix. You got a female-led political structure that you could go with, but no, you decided to can it.
That's because they don't like to make anything popular. When something's popular, they are like, let's focus on something else and make it less popular. And I've noticed anything that's not popular, they want to do a second season of. They're hot to jump on that. I have no idea who is running that company.
The only thing that has been continually supported has been Stranger Things and the Karate Kid spin-off.
Orange is the New Black. Oh yeah. Actually, so okay. Well, first of all, with this is what I think is going to happen if this does get out the ground. Okay, first of all, James Gunn is going to insist that his James Gunn funniness be added into certain scenes, right? It's going to be the dumb lame ass jokes here and there. And on top of that, everything is going to be like the uber right problem and how everybody on the right is like totally 100% irredeemably evil. So it's kind of like taking Peacemaker season 2 and injecting it into the world of V.
Exactly.
That's what it'll be.
Yeah.
So we get whitey tidy underwear jokes, and being a white straight male is evil. Got it. I'm not gonna watch it.
Pretty much.
And being a Christian is not okay.
No, that's pretty much it. So, and of course, the heroine will be, probably some black transabled woman. I don't know how else to word it at this point. And V will be let's see. No, because in liberals' minds, cops are bad, and so are veterans, so you can't have that. So he'll be some sort of activist for the LGBTQ AI maps movement. Yeah. And also transabled and everything else that goes along with it.
He is burned.
More than likely. Yeah, exactly, right? So it's more than likely going to be something like that. So and Commander Classified, if Stranger Things was British, and been on, isn't it?
Exactly,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, man.
The Brits have their own version, and they ruined it, Doctor Who.
Oh God, yes. But I mean, yeah, I was thinking about this on yesterday, on Monday, at work. I don't know, kind of like what triggered off the thought. It's like everything that he's done so far, with everything being a year late, it's just complete and utter trash. And I don't want to. I would not feel bad if I never watch anything James Gunn ever again.
Exactly.
Except for maybe Guardians of the Galaxy, and the third one is a bit of a stretch. And that's about it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, and also on top of that, like all the projects that he's announced for WB, for DC, how many of them have actually gone through successfully?
Ooh.
Not many. And I have the list here, everything that he has announced, and that Supergirl that comes next year, Clayface that comes next year, and of course we have Man of Tomorrow that comes in 2027, and then of course the Batman that he delayed again, it looks like, and it's kind of a shame, but it's what it is. And then of course we have the Robin origin.
Well, the Batman is separate from his stuff.
Yeah, but he's the one who delays it. He's the one who controls what's delayed.
But he's got the Brave and the Bold. So
the Brave and the Bold is a different Batman from
and that's going to be about Damian Wayne and made by the guy who did the Flash movie, unfortunately,
because he's a bad little bitch.
And then
I want to say hi also to Lenrod. How's it going, dude? Nice to see you, man.
Hey. But of course, we have the Lanterns that's coming out, Mr. Miracle, an animated series, Batman Brave and the Bold, of course, Creature Commando Season 2, The Authority, of course, Swamp Thing, Teen Titans movie.
Yeah, but that guy, remember the guy that was going to be heading the Swamp Thing creature feature
James Mangold.
James Mangold is going over to Paramount. So
Yeah.
that's kind of kibosh too.
And of course, we have the
So-
Wonder Woman movie they talked about. And then, of course, we do have the Waller TV series that we're getting for some
Oh
stupid
God,
reason.
no. And
then,
Wallace Lang V will be played by the transgender actor who used to be an actress.
Exactly. And then, of course, we're getting a Booster Gold that he announced.
Yeah.
Paradise Lost. That's, about the Amazonians and political show. He called it basically Game of Thrones with politicals with women.
Oh yeah, Amazons. Yeah.
Yep.
That'll be very quite interesting because anyway, well, yeah.
And then of course we're gonna have a Blue Beetle, the animated series. That's a continuation of the movie that was apparently not canon, but it is canon.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then we got the new one, the DC Crime or whatever with Olsen, Jimmy Olsen.
They just announced that one's in development now.
Yeah, so that's like a lot of the stuff that he has already announced, but a lot of that already come out have not done super successfully, and I doubt that a lot of the other stuff will be really successful. Who wants an Amanda Waller series and probably have her lesbian fat daughter in it?
We do not need an Amanda Waller series. Amanda Waller was not that interesting, and she was made for a purpose of Task Force X, and that was it. We don't need a series of her origins of how she became this famous person.
Exactly. Makes no sense. And Lunrod, no, you're right. Neither am I, man. Not going to watch any of it. So it matters not to me. So, but anyway, seeing how we're at the top of the hour, we're going to take a little bit of a break here with a thought from the throne from Rancor Steve. So enjoy, everyone.
It's been scientifically proven if you simp for Sydney Sweeney, you're just going to be single for the rest of your life.
I love that.
I'd rather do that than the alternative.
I thought you were simping for Dylan Mulvaney, man.
Oh yeah, now totally.
No, he's simping
all man.
He's simping for my governor's brother turned sister.
Oh yeah, totally, 100%. Brave presenting Megatron. I don't care how Waller became an asshole. Tired of the villain-centered films. No, me too. And DJ Play Nice, how's it going, man?
DJ Play Nice.
You can join us. Damn, dude. Nice to see you. Okay, so let's see. Seeing how we got because everybody seems to come in as soon as Rink or Steve makes his thought from the throne. So there you go. Okay, so we said we'd save the good news for later, and you know what? Because I haven't done it in a long time. After that, you know what? Because I don't do the Friday shows anymore, I'll do a cartoon. So there we go. Because I have to. Because you guys deserve it. And it's been a long time since I've done that. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see. So, coming soon to a movie theater near you. Yoshi is confirmed for Super Mario Galaxy movie. via the Pillsbury Cookie Packaging Company.
Yeah.
I am liking this. A little bit of a slip. So,
I think
but there were rumors flying, and now it looks like it's going to be totally 100% confirmed for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Love it.
I think also Bowser Jr. was leaked too.
I think so too.
Yeah, might
Now,
be.
see,
So-
this I will watch as long as it's not
Yes.
stupid.
Well, I mean, the last one did good, and
Well-
like
Yeah, the last one did pretty well
did.
and stuff
It
like
did.
that. And I gave it
It
a good
did.
rating too, and I'm not a big Super Mario fan, but I highly enjoyed the movie. Of course, I had some issues with, certain actors there, that was like, oh, yeah, it doesn't sound too great, but overall, it was a decent movie.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you know what? I didn't even
Chris Pratt
mind.
didn't.
I didn't even
Oh,
mind
go
the
ahead.
Peaches song. No, I didn't even mind the Peaches song.
Peaches, yeah.
So- oh man.
the
But-
giant turtle monster loves his peaches. What can we? I mean, what's wrong with that? As long as it wasn't her feet.
You got a point there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Peaches are juicy.
I didn't mind that Chris
He's
Pratt
going-
was Mario in that movie.
No, I like-
liked
No, I
that one.
didn't either.
He did a
I
good
didn't.
job.
Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches.
And then
Anyway.
what was it? Jack Black as Bowser. That was another good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. The only
Yeah, I'm
go
I'm
ahead.
glad that Jack Black didn't ham it up in his usual Jack Black way.
Jack Black didn't act like Jack
Yeah,
Black.
that's true.
Yeah. Because if there's one thing that I can't stand, it's Jack Black being Jack Black.
He is very.
Like-
He's gotten really annoying, and
Over the
his-
years. Yeah.
his performances are all the same.
Yeah.
Though
Anyway.
I did like him in the first Jumanji sequel, and I haven't seen the third one yet. But I enjoyed the first Jumanji movie, the second Jumanji.
I like Jumanji Munji. It is Swahili.
But the one thing I don't like is that you have Nintendo now going out there saying, "Oh, Mario and Princess Peach, they're not in love. They're just good friends." I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
It's just like, come on, that's been kind of like a fan
Oh, yeah.
favorite for such a long time. Why in the world are you messing with that now?
Yeah, right.
Exactly, Commander Classified. Yes. Yeah, no, I gotta agree with you. Unless they're just slowly building it up, for these movies. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know.
But because every starts with a friendship. So
Sometimes it
Yeah.
starts with one night stand.
yes, I can also agree with that too. Anyway, so thanks to the new Pillsbury cookie tie-in, we've got our first official confirmation that Yoshi will be featured in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and possibly a sneak peek at the plot, which I like. This is great. So the limited edition Pillsbury sugar cookie packaging promotes, God, say that 5 times fast, the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and predominantly features Yoshi alongside Mario on the front. So
I
the
love it when
cookie,
they accidentally leak stuff.
I know, I love it. I love this stuff.
Cookie companies, toy companies, card companies.
Yeah, a lot of them do mess up
Yeah.
a lot of times. They do.
Gee, it's
There's-
like it
there's,
was
like-
done on purpose.
Horror. There's and also sometimes it's also because there's horrible inter-department communication. The marketing company is just like, we'll just throw this out there and it'll get people to buy stuff. And you have the
Yeah.
people making the movie. No, it's gonna spoil everything.
Yeah, right.
That's right. Lenrod, Mario was friend zone. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yes. Damn. Do you ever think a princess could fall for a guy like you? No, I don't think so. So the cookies themselves are shaped like Yoshi eggs, reinforcing that Yoshi will have a major presence in the sequel. So the first piece of licensed merchandise to show the dinosaur character since The 2023 film's post-credit scenes teased his arrival, and this is what it is. So Pillsbury, the design of Yoshi in the Super Mario Galaxy movie. So we also
Cookies?
see the Comet Observatory, yes, and cookies. So let's see if I can share it more clearly on X, because that would be delightful. There we go. Yes. So
The delightful children.
turn that on. Exactly. I got cookies, children. Do you not want some? They're delish. They're in my van. No. Anyway. So yeah, apparently these are the cookies.
Strange
20
danger.
pre-cut cookies. Yeah, exactly. 20 pre-cut cookies. That's what you get, ready to bake. Yum. And
I
I
want some cookies
guess,
now.
I hope he is a little Tyrannosaurus Rex in this movie.
God, I hope so too. That's what I want.
Oh, look,
I
someone
want that so
someone
bad
post a
now.
picture right there in the
Find
comment
him
section.
and destroy him. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Jack Black was also good. Okay, wait a minute.
Oh no, I was talking about in the X post.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. In the X post. Okay. Playing it safe. They should have went with new design like this. Oh God, yeah, that's right.
Oh Lord. Oh.
Oh, geez, he looks like a little Godzilla. Anyway, yeah. So that's what that looks like. One sec here, and I'll bring the article back up because I'm sure there's more little leaks here and there. So, yeah, I like that because the little teaser at the end kind of said Yoshi. It's not really a spoiler, but
Not really.
maybe
Not really.
No, maybe if you're going to see the Comet Observatory, I mean, that'll be a nice addition, and all the other stuff. So I'm okay with this. So
And to
But yeah.
Wallace there, well, some years ago, there was a teacher in school that explained, I think Chris also remembers that, where she explained how every character in Mario was LGBTQ++++. You remember that, Chris?
oh, really?
Yes.
What?
Yep.
No.
Yes.
Oh my God. Is Yoshi bisexual because it acts male and yet lays eggs like a female? Oh my God. You know what? I didn't even clue into that.
That's not bisexual. That's hermaphrodite.
Yes.
When you have
there we go.
both parts. That or it's a he she.
Could be that too. Never know. So, damn it, Wallace. Jeez, I didn't even think of that until right now. Thank you very much for ruining that for me for all eternity. Because now that I play Yoshi's Island or anything like that, I'm going to be constantly thinking of that. You bastard. God. I love my chat that way. So yeah. So apparently, yeah, coming out 2026. Can't wait for it. So the back of the box may also tease elements of the movie's story. So seeing how I couldn't exactly zoom into it, a constellation style map shows Mario and Yoshi navigating between planets, suggesting a galaxy hopping adventure that fits the movie's new title. No, really? That would make sense.
And I got it here right now. What the teacher said about Yoshi.
Oh,
Yoshi is described as a trans man who had amazing top surgery.
No.
Oh,
I have to right here, yeah.
No. I hate you
Yes.
all.
And Peach is hella lesbian.
Oh, whatever. God.
Well, I mean, she is just Mario's good friend.
Right. Because like Lenrod said, friend zoned. So Gap, the things you learn on Titillating Tuesdays. Exactly. Exactly. Oh my God.
And the Toad is a transitioned trans girl.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, geez.
There you go.
That explains his raspy voice. So
God.
What does it say about Bowser?
oh God, I wonder what that says.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Lenrod. Okay, wait a minute. Lenrod says Yoshi doesn't lay eggs. That's poop. Play today's island. The he only makes eggs after eating critter. Oh yeah, you got a point there. Yeah, you got a point. So, oops, sorry, comic, that I made that statement. Oh God, no, that's fine. That's fine. It's all good.
That's how it
dude.
works.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how it works. So, so a constellation style map shows Mario and Yoshi navigating between planets, suggesting a galaxy hopping adventure that fits the movie's new title. Several cosmic locations are featured, including a path labeled Start and End. Well, that's how a maze starts and ends. I mean, it's not really rocket science.
What, you never looked up in the sky and you saw the constellation of Start and End with the nebula of End?
I've never found it. So,
wow, you
yeah,
need to look up in the sky more often.
I know.
Or do you live in a city that has such light pollution that you just can't see the stars?
No, actually, I live in a town, so I don't have light pollution all that bad.
Huh?
It's pretty good. Yeah. However, Calgary is about maybe 35 minutes south, so it's only the teeniest part of light pollution, but still not that bad. So, which is pretty good. Which could reflect how the plot unfolds across the galaxy as they travel from world to world. So, yes, now what was mentioned earlier, a Bowser Jr. tease. So, interestingly, one of the space stations shown on the box art looks similar to designs associated with Bowser Jr. in the Super Mario Galaxy games. So while Bowser was confirmed to return, voiced by Jack Black, this visual could hint at his son may appear this time around. And with the galaxy-spanning adventure, new characters, and now Yoshi confirmed, the Super Mario Galaxy movie is shaping up to be a major expansion of the Nintendo movie universe, which releases next year on April 3rd. Love it.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for this at least. I'm gonna watch it and watch it with my kids at least. Also, so.
Oh yeah, totally. And the fact that I love that Nintendo watches every piece of property like a hawk. So
yeah, or we would have gotten a trans Yoshi.
It's both a blessing and a curse that Nintendo watches their stuff like a rock, because it's a blessing because they control it all. It's a curse because fans like to join in and enjoy that with them, and they kind of they hit fans with a lot of copyrights.
They do.
Yeah,
they do. Yeah. Especially with like Pokemon and I mean anything really. They just like, no, can't do that. No, can't do that.
It's nice that with Pokemon that they're getting pushback from that.
From PAL.
Some of I think the comic nerd, the common nerd, he kind of commented on it a couple times where he did a couple of videos on it where he talked about how the patent office has pushed back against them, saying your terms are too vague. You got to redefine them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's interesting, huh? Well, I suppose in this case, I mean, in the case of, say, movies and TV shows and stuff like that, I mean, I know that if you've ever seen, the Nintendo cartoons from the 80s, I mean, it was all right, and of course, growing up in the 80s and all that kind of stuff, you didn't care because it was a cartoon, but in a way, you're kind of glad that they are a little bit stricter because if they weren't, I'm just guessing the first movie would just be horrible.
Yeah.
So So going to be, I guess, maybe a little bit grateful for that. Yeah, I mean, I get it. You know, they can a little bit when it comes to where it comes to the fans. You know, it's like, hey, we know you love the property. We're glad you love the property. You know, we're not gonna copyright bash you all the time. So, and Commander Classified, Nintendo lost their U.S. patent on Pokemon. Really? Did they really? I wonder how that's gonna go over now. Jeez.
Maybe.
But
The last I heard of it is that the patent office went back to them and says you can't use these terms. You gotta redefine them, and if you really want to put a patent down.
From what I did just research that, but I mean, take it like a grain of salt. No, Nintendo has not officially lost their U.S. patent to Pokemon, but the patent has been ordered for re-examination by the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office.
Interesting. Well, gonna have to watch that like a hawk because I know there's some Pokemon fans here. So
I'm one of them. I mean, I like Digimon more than Pokemon.
Oh, same here.
Same.
Yeah.
I was more of a Digimon Yu-Gi-Oh fan growing up.
Oh, nice. So now, also there was an update saying tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific. So 7 a.m. Mountain, 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Atlantic, for the Nintendo Direct featuring the world premiere of the Super Mario Galaxy movie's official trailer. So please note that no game information will be included in this presentation. So that's that's rather wild. So tomorrow, early in the morning, if you want to catch it, well, I know Jason's going to catch it because it's going to be like late in the afternoon for you. So, you know, you'll be already awake.
3:25 a.m. here, so
yeah. So it's only in 11 hours. I'm sure you can make it, Jason. But yeah, so if you want to go ahead and catch that, then look it up on X, Nintendo of America, and
America.
Yeah, and watch that.
Yeah, no,
America.
No, I look forward to the movie.
Yeah.
So the first one, you know, I was surprised not being a big Mario fan, but you know, it surprised me, and so no, I'm looking forward to it. At least they're respecting, you know, and not doing anything stupid so far.
Yep.
Like gender bent,
and that's why I'm hoping that.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Like his brother's boyfriend.
Like many people want.
Adding
like
some woke
many people
bullshit.
wanting to be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for Zelda. For the Zelda movie.
Thank God that was a bunch of lies pushed by that person's agent.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That was something that the agent, the person that represented that person, was pushing out all this stuff, trying to maybe see if they could pressure the company into accepting into like actually offering the role. If they made like this whole stink about, oh yeah, they're gonna do it.
Oh. Well. Well, we'll have to see what happens. I wonder if we got maybe one more.
And it's funny because
more article in us to do, but I want to leave it on a high note. So maybe about Oscar Isaac, because just over the weekend I watched Frankenstein on Netflix with Guillermo del Toro. That was pretty good. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. He
normally does good stuff.
I didn't hate it, and he is a good actor.
When he's not doing Disney stuff.
Yeah, when he's not doing Disney stuff. And speaking of And speaking of Disney stuff, well, just to let you know, Oscar Isaac is boycotting Disney. Moon Knight Studios, or the Moon Knight series sounds pretty dead. So
Yeah, no, they
why is
they
he
Oh,
they,
yeah.
they
boycotting
did him
Disney?
dirty. They did him dirty,
Yeah.
sidelighted him, and all that. And yeah, the
Yeah.
costume wasn't
And
much
they've
to
done him
talk
dirty.
about either.
They've done him dirty on multiple occasions.
Yeah,
They-
Star
Yep.
Wars,
They've done
Disney
dirty with
Star
Star Wars,
Wars.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
they should have just ended up killing Poe, and like they originally wanted to.
I would have been okay with that.
he was originally supposed to die in the beginning of The Force Awakens.
Really?
He's a good
Yes.
actor. That's the thing.
They-
He's
they-
a good ranged actor, fantastic actor, and he deserves good scripts. You know, and he deserves that. Yeah.
So,
So-
when Finn went back to the TIE fighter to look for Poe, he was actually supposed to
Uh-huh.
sink down in the sand in the TIE fighter.
Ugh.
That was the
So
that
instead
was,
of killing him,
they
God, they just killed my
James-
dreams.
Poe God, now his name is also slipping my mind. Oscar
Poe
Isaac.
Dameron?
Oscar Isaac
Or
went
Oscar-
to
yeah,
James
okay.
Gunn and says, "I don't want my character's too good to be killed off." And James Gunn's like, "Yep, we're gonna keep him around."
J.J. Abrams.
Damn it. Should have killed him. Anyway, you know what? And I didn't mind him playing Moon Knight. I really honestly didn't. I liked him as Moon Knight.
It was
as
just a
Mark
script.
Spector.
The
It
script
was the
was
script
not good.
yeah, it sucked ass.
And
God.
that is a script.
Well, yeah, it almost always is a script. So Oscar Isaac just dropped a bomb during his GQ interview, and it's one that should have Star Wars and Marvel fans paying attention. Yeah, well, when do they
Star
ever pay
Wars
attention?
fans
They never
have somewhat stopped paying attention for a while.
exactly. Same with most Marvel fans. So, because it sounds like Isaac is boycotting Disney, which would directly kill any chance of him returning as Moon Knight in the MCU. Well, kind of already knew that 2 years ago that they weren't going to be doing a season 2 because the ratings
Yeah,
were
the
just
series flopped so
that
bad.
bad. Yeah, because you changed everything about it. God.
But I will give him that. He put
Ugh.
everything. He did everything he could in the role. You know, he put his all into it, and
He
you know,
did.
he's a ranged actor and all that. But they had to, of course, sideline him and write a bad script. And yeah,
Oh no. Plus, on top of that, they made the Scarab sex swapped and made a good guy instead of a bad guy. It's just
yeah.
you suck, Disney. You fucking suck. Anyway, so asked about returning to Star Wars, something he once joked he'd do only if he needed another house. He joked. I like that. That kind of
Yeah, if
I
I,
like
need
that
another
sense of
house,
humor.
maybe. You know.
yeah, right. So Isaac admitted the old quote was slightly dickish, then immediately took a hard pivot. No, slightly dickish? No. That's
Uh-huh.
impossible for him. So he also said, I'd be open to it, although right now I'm not so open to working with Disney. But if they can kind of figure it out and, not succumb to fascism, that would be great. So, wow.
It kind of would be, but I
Sort
don't
of,
have
kind of.
any high hopes.
Yeah. So apparently it was not a throwaway line. According to GQ, the interview took place 2 days after ABC Disney suspended Jimmy Kimmel Live, which he should still be suspended,
He
whatever,
should have. Yeah.
following Kimmel's comments about the death of Charlie Kirk, a move
Yeah.
Isaac clearly didn't like. Kimmel returned, 4 days later,
Yeah.
because apparently
4 days
everybody's
later. Yeah.
yeah, which was just stupid. But apparently Isaac doubled down and said, if that happens, then yeah, I'd be open to having a conversation about a galaxy far, far away. So translation, until Disney figures it out, he's not working with them. So
They don't need Poe anyways. They got Rey.
They got Rey.
Rey is
yes,
is the Jedi. She's the pilot. She's the soul. She's the warrior.
Because she has the blood of
God.
Skywalker and Palpatine in her, according to the books and comics.
because
Mary
she's
Sue
all the
Palpatine.
Jedi. That's right. And Wallace wants to know, wasn't Poe the red little Teletubby? Yes.
I have no clue.
Yes, he was. So... oh, man. And Commander Classified, Walt and Uncle A were right all along. Yes, they were. 100%, man. Yeah, no, it's we don't want any more. God, please give us any more new Disney crap. Just don't. Nobody wants it. Nobody really wants it. It's not feasible. Although, you know what? I mean, if you had to actually do like a Rogue Squadron movie, I would definitely keep him. I like him as an actor. I didn't. Out
Just
of
give
all
him
the
a goddamn
cast,
good script.
Yes.
Sadly, I think the Rogue Squadron movie
oh, that's
that's
Patty
been
Jenkins.
that's been shelved first off. But at the same
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
it takes place in a time where Poe Dameron was like 5 years old, or was like 5 months old.
yeah, exactly right.
Well,
So-
5 years. I think 5 years old.
I just 5-year-old and then drive.
I just
probably.
remember reading the comic that's supposed to take place directly after the events of Return of the Jedi, and Poe Dameron's mother, who was apparently the pilot of the Y-Wing that went into the Death Star with the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
She retires to live on Yavin 4 with her husband, who was one of the special forces officer who went down on Endor with Han, with their son, who I think was 5 years old, 4 years old, something like that.
So
Okay.
like Poe Dameron cannot be. Yeah, I know that's way before his time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, things we will never get
You suck,
anymore.
Disney.
They
No,
just
that's true.
they robbed us of some good stuff.
We're never
yeah.
going to have Han, Luke, and Leia on the big screen ever
No.
again.
No.
At least in
Only-
live action,
No.
unless they recast.
Yeah.
But it's never going to be Carrie
It's not gonna be the
Fisher,
same.
Harrison Ford, or Mark Hamill. Just how much I despise his guts.
But we like their characters.
We liked the characters that they helped to portray.
No, exactly.
But
yeah, you're never gonna have that magic again.
Never.
the only way they're gonna ever come close is if they do animation, or if they
Mhm.
recast.
Rebooting everything. Yeah.
And in order for that to be at all successful, is why in the world is Nike hiring a non-binary furry? Dear
Why did that just come out of nowhere,
Because-
Chris?
Because I'm
Yeah.
flipping through X and that just popped up.
Oh my god!
Well, there's a segue.
But the only way that can ever happen is if Lucasfilm is gutted from the inside out.
Uh-huh.
If Disney is gutted, or if Disney is forced to give up Lucasfilm, which they're never going to do because that's an admittance of failure on their part, and that would
Huge.
that would hurt their stock market even more. So they're never going to willingly give up Lucasfilm. So I mean, it would require both Disney and Lucasfilm to be both gutted out from the inside out, and them to basically just. I think the most respectful way to approach doing this is to basically come out and say, we're going to go into another direction with Star Wars. We're going to allow the old expanded universe to continue. We're going to allow the old Kennedy era Star Wars to continue on its own, but we're going to create a whole new system continuing this forward on with it's going to be the canon. And I think that's the best way to approach it, is to allow, yes, there will be 3 different canons, but it'll basically just say, hey, whatever you like, enjoy, and they're all going to continue.
Yep. But is that really going to happen? No.
That would be in the most ideal. That would be in an ideal world, but it's not.
Yep. And Slayer Lord, how's it going, dude? Nice to see you, man. Great that you can join in tonight. So what does this mean for Star Wars? And do we really care? Yeah.
No, not really. You know.
No.
Don't care about
It's disappointing that a good actor just won't be able to do something good in a franchise that a lot of us all loved, that sadly is gone down the poop chute.
Pretty much. So Isaac played Poe Dameron in the sequel trilogy. Gah. And while there's currently no plans to bring back the character, if Isaac is refusing to work with Disney, then Poe is off the table. Great. Because I don't want to put up with any more sequel trilogy bullcrapness.
Disney trilogy.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm going to say Disney trilogy because Disney owns it and they should be more responsible.
There's only 2 Star Wars sequel trilogies, and that is the Thrawn trilogy and the Dark Empire trilogy in my book.
There we go. So the real shock now is how this affects the MCU. So Oscar Isaac isn't under a long-term Marvel contract, and his future as Moon Knight has been left intentionally open-ended, and fans have been waiting to hear if he'd return for a second season or appear in the upcoming Avengers film. So while Isaac has previously teased a return to Moon Knight with these new comments, the answer looks kind of obvious. And the answer is, if Isaac won't work with Disney, he won't work with Marvel. So no Disney equals no Marvel Studios equals no
Moon Knight.
So
what a shame.
There you go.
We're missing out so much. Well, I mean, like I said again, it's a shame because a talented actor that is not, that we can all say we can enjoy, that this actor is good, is just not going to be a part of this. And heck, I mean, we're not even, he's won't even be Apocalypse again.
Shit, that might actually do him. That might do his career a favor. I hate to say it, but not being part of Disney might do him some good.
You're right. Yeah, exactly. That's actually a good point.
Because like Oscar Isaac, I'd love to see him in some additional things. I don't think he's a bad actor at all. John Bodega,
no,
I don't think he's a bad actor at all. Unfortunately, I can't say anything about Daisy.
John
I've
Boyega,
only seen her in
a handful of things.
I've only seen her in a few films, and she did not I didn't even know it was her, to be honest. So she doesn't. Yeah, she does not I've seen her in a few films. I actually own a few movies with her in it, and it took me a minute to go, "Oh my god, that's Rey from Star Wars." Yeah, oops, wow.
Yeah,
but Oscar Isaac and John Boyega, I can pick them out.
John, I don't care about John Boyega. John Boyega is a piece of shit asshole.
Backtracking, going back to stuff, and he attacked the fans, calling us racist and all that kind of stuff recently. He went on a full...
did he? Okay, I don't know that.
Yeah, that we hate the Finn and all. Yeah, he went on a full rage on that.
There was some kind of, he made some kind of comment about fighting racism or whatever, and someone commented back saying, "Yeah, it's not great that this is happening to this group of people." And John Boyega commented back saying, "I don't care about that. I only care about the black people being oppressed."
Yeah, right. Like where in the world is this oppression happening?
Yep. Also, he attacked. He attacked the people that actually defended him in the sequels.
Right?
That actually
Which
wanted
makes
him to
you
be great.
Even more of an idiot. Right? No, I mean, if given the right script, Boyega actually hits it out of the park. And like what Lenrod said, that the Finn Poe dynamic in the movies was actually pretty good. They played off of each other rather well.
A good chemistry with them. So that's
they did.
The problem. So the major problem with the Disney trilogy is they didn't have
writing.
Yes, and they didn't have a clear dynamic as to what is their trinity. Because in the prequels you had Obi-Wan, Padme, and Anakin. Obi-Wan is the Jedi, Padme is the soldier, even though she was a senator, and Anakin is our pilot. And then in the original trilogy you have Luke, Han, and Leia. Luke is our Jedi, Han is the pilot, and Leia is our soldier. In this, who is the soldier? Who is the pilot? Who is the Jedi?
Rey is everything.
Rey.
It's all Rey. She's everything.
And Rey's all of it.
Yes. And in my ideal situation, what they could have done, which I think would probably have been a better story, is they could have focused on in the second movie, they could have focused on the Resistance struggling to outpace the First Order as they're being pursued. Leia goes to someone that a fellow senator that she believes could have been a friend and ally. That could have been that would have been my choice. Would have been Haldo, the purple haired whatever. I would have changed her character completely to make her a senator. She's not a military leader. She is a senator, and she is an old friend of Leia's. But but behind everyone's backs, she is secretly spying for the First Order, and she ends up being the cause for Leia's death.
Not kill off Akbar.
And then you would have had a situation where Finn would have came forward and he would have taken on the reins of leadership of the Resistance. He would have rallied people around him. He could have taken the lead. He could have brought people together. And what? Yeah. And Rey with Luke goes back to the First Order ship, and they both confront Snoke. Rey falls to the dark side. Luke convinces Ben to come back to the light side, and so you have a swapping of Ben and Rey.
That would be a
Rey.
big
Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
twist, like, oh shit,
Yeah.
And then it would have led into a third movie where we would have gone on from this dynamic of Ben trying to reconcile himself with the Resistance after being the evil Kylo Ren for so long, and everyone trying to get to come around to finding a way to defeat Snoke, defeating Rey, either saving her or whatever. That's just what I would have done instead of what we got.
Instead of having a bitch baby Ren.
Yes.
Yeah, they could do it. Yeah.
Also
And
a great
Rey,
actor.
Not
But-
like, Rey is not
Oscar.
really she's just some girl on a backwater planet.
And there she should have stayed. So, but let's see. Well, 3 articles today, so that's not too bad. So, what I'm going to do right now is, because like I said, I haven't done a cartoon for you guys in the chat in a very, very long time. And in fact, it's been May. So I owe you guys. And somebody brought it up last week, and I'm trying to remember who it was. And you know what? Yeah, you know what? I missed out on the week before as well. So we'll do cartoon time again. And what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Which one should I pick? Let's see. You know what? I'm going to do this one because One Punch Man is out now, and I believe episode 5 of season 3 comes out. So, we'll have a little fun with One Punch Man. So, for everybody out there, have a good belly full of laughs, and here we go.
Well, hey there, stranger. Why looking so glum?
Job.
Why not have the job of a lifetime? Shopping with our 2-for-1 promotional value.
Come on, man. I can't be late for work.
I'm imitation crab meat man.
Yeah.
You're better than me.
No, man. It's not. You're not even a crab.
I'm a crab man.
No, man. You're not.
I am.
No, dude. When you approached me, you walked facing toward me.
So what? That's how people approach people.
Not crabs, okay?
Yes, crabs.
No, because crabs walk sideways.
I have human legs.
Where are your pants?
Pincer power. Now you've made me crabby.
That is it! Ever since that day, I vowed one thing. To be zen as fuck. Or my name wasn't Stan.
I am the god fly homunculus.
I am thirsty. Spit in my face. We are the god swarm of homunculus. We are the most powerful beings of every dimension. I'll kill you! Our hive mind lies within a single insect. So long as he survives, we are immortal. How you doing, robot? You look like you got pants.
I must thank you. You saved my bacon. However, I am no robot. I am a genetically enhanced neurological electro-sapien. What is your handle?
Well, I'm Stan.
What is that short for?
Stanley.
I see.
Are you okay?
I am Gene. You are Stan.
Kill him! Kill him right fucking now! He got bald quick. Is your arm okay?
My arm is fine.
Your other arm.
What other arm?
You know what? I'm going home. Have a nice one. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. I am Rose of Justice. Feel my prick. Yeah.
I was able to fix my arm. May I come in? I would like to hang out and listen to music.
A tasket, a green and yellow basket. I wrote a letter to.
You're in my house now.
I couldn't help but notice your particular mode of dress.
Are you trying to make fun of me?
I believe there is no need for that. That outfit does it for you just fine.
Oh, Tin Man's got teeth.
I do have teeth. These are made from synthetic chicken bones.
Ha! It was I all along! Alright, I'll start with the obvious. Why are you doing this to me?
I am calibrating my friendship skills. How is it going so far?
Great, man. You're knocking it out of the park.
Very excellent. Speaking of parks, we should do some activities. Would you like to go to the gymnasium? Would you like to play whack-a-mole? Would you like to go swimming?
Your cadence is so strange. I honestly have no idea what you're saying. Like, are these things mutually exclusive?
They are not.
See, now I'm interested.
Stan, are you okay?
No.
I'll take that as a yes. Stanley, the owner of this establishment, would like to speak with us.
Holy shit, are you naked?
I am not naked. My genitalia is not showing.
How do you...
Have sex?
No.
I have a mechanical pressure-driven piston. I'll get it.
Well now, what do we have here? I couldn't help but notice you two breaking me beautiful pool.
This is bullshit. It's barely broken.
How is this our fault? You ran live cable underwater.
This could have been avoided had you had read the safety message before playing the game. You were clearly standing too close to the machine. But now I think there's a way you can make this up to me. The man I hired to build this training facility has gone missing recently, along with some of his research. Destroy it, and I'll forgive your transgressions here. Peace out!
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Of course. This is our chance to be someone's hero.
Hero, huh? Look out, world! Here I come!
Well, now, what do we have here?
I'm Stanley. Who are you?
Well, then.
Are you okay? Stanley thing right now?
Well, then. You're not going any further. No doubt you're trying to destroy the clones.
I don't know what that is or what you're doing right now, but it better stop.
You fool! You could never take me! I wager the softest part of my body is stronger than your hardest!
What?
Observe!
What the fuck did you just do?
There's more where that came from, Stanley! Your friend is up ahead, but you'll never succeed! Once more!
Once more what? Oh, you son of a bitch!
Yes! Away!
There you are. Took you long enough.
Yeah, I got held up.
I found the location of our target, but there is something interesting you should know. It would appear his biometrics are swarming that tower over there. Apparently, I have detected multiple instances of our target.
You mean like clones?
I suppose that is one possibility.
He just said take care of it, right?
Ah, I see where you're going with this.
That is not what I meant at all. I was gonna say we should go talk to them.
Sorry, I misread that one. Wait a minute.
I think we should...
I still detect.
I think we
One
should...
more.
Hey, let's try it my way.
Fine. You're no fun.
Well, it's been a long time since I had visitors. And who do I presume I have the pleasure of meeting?
I'm Stan. That's Gene. And we were told you stole some research.
Stole some research. Well, you've got a lot to learn, kid. A lot to learn. I stole nothing. The world stole from me.
What are you talking about?
Yes, you might be too young to remember, but a long time ago, a long, long time ago, something was taken from us. More importantly, from me.
And this is the world's fault?
Yes. Back in the day, there was a video on the internet that came out. It was the perfect video. It fit my niche completely. I loved it. I cherished it. I embraced it.
What are you talking about, man?
Two beautiful women held up a glistening red Solo cup, the contents of which were the excrement of another human being. Two girls, one cup. That is what gets me off. Do you understand?
Where are you?
Wait, we should hear him out.
God, no. They took it from us. They made that video impossible to find. What I enjoyed was deemed as unworthy and unclean. The free market should decide what the people can consume.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know if I'm with you on this one.
Too bad, because all of you soon will be. Behold! My greatest creation. He used to be man, but he, like all of you, will join my family of Scarabioidia, and I will have my revenge!
Now you die.
Scarabioidia?
Scarabioidia, in layman's terms, it means the dung beetle species.
That's right. Once everyone has become part of the dung beetle family, I will have them cover the world in shit! My creation! Get them!
My entire life, I've wanted the opportunity to make the world a better place.
And this is what you give me?
Looks like that was one bug that was too hard to catch.
Fuck you, we're going home.
Okay, so there we go. Tune.
That was interesting.
That was interesting, though, wasn't it? So, and thank you to all 26 people on X that ended up watching that. So there you go. Entertainment's not dead; it's just hard to find. So that's why you want to take this channel and this show, and that's why you want to. That's why you want to reshare it. And if you happen to like this channel, then you know what? Go ahead and share it around. It'd be more fun with more people here. And share that love that goes around for everyone. So that being said, Jay of 540 Studios, what do you have planned this week, sir?
Well, for me, The Beyond on
Dramatic
Thursday,
pause.
of course. Yeah, because your voice disappeared a little, so I didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
Yeah. But no, for me, I have The Beyond on Thursday, where we talk about, of course, pop culture and what's coming up, in that industry. And of course, since Technosapien Geek, aka Tom, I'm praying for your brother. Hope you're gonna get better soon.
Yeah, man.
Because he's on as he called it, semi-retirement in a way, as he kind of explained it in a way, for a while. So we're not doing the Skullcast on Saturdays, because that is mainly a show with me and him. So I did create a new show and called it The Director's Cut. And I do have Spotter Chris here and Tabletop Junkie, part of the panel, where, of course, we talk about a little bit, of what's going on and, movies, TV shows, the normal stick and all that kind of stuff. So we have that at least, coming up. And other than that, still trying to work on an album. I'm doing a little bit, more on the book. As I said earlier, that little part annoyed the crap out of me when I found it. So when I did a reread of it, and I see that, but I'm fixing that and fixing a lot of other stuff on it, adding a lot more. Um, and yeah, other than that, you can always find me here with Comic Relief Crusader. Sometimes you can find me with, of course, the Vinyl Revival on Rumble exclusive, where we do talk about music and stuff like that. And yeah, if you ever are in need of, a film/video editor, and you're on, like, Comic always say, if you're on a budget, you can always, contact me and stuff like that. I'm really nice with the prices, and I'm trying to be as nice as possible. I don't want to be an asshole with the prices, because again, there's so many out there who overcharge when they shouldn't, but that's my opinion. And yeah, other than that, just, as I always say, just remember, life's too short, make the most of it. And we in the panel, we love you and appreciate you, and none of us could have been here today if it wasn't for all of you guys out there. So thank you for the love and support, and God bless you all.
Right on. Let's see. Next up to bed. First time on the show. Table Talk Junkie. You got on in your neck of the woods?
Oh, always got stuff going on. This week I do not, unfortunately, just due to the simple fact of real life situations, work situations. I have a second job, so unfortunately, this Friday I won't have any streams going on. But next Friday, you stay tuned, because I'm going to try and get back to streaming. I just got to get a little bit back into my home life a little bit, but we ended up having a little issue in the work world a little bit. So I actually have been pulling a lot of overtime. However, when I do come back, me and Sparta Chris will be joining Melee Games, both James and Kay, for a Star Wars D6 actual play one shot, where they will be playing. One will be playing a gladiator and a slicer technician. Or tactician, both into, she can plan, she can hack, she can do whatever, and then she's got her muscle right there. Her husband, boyfriend. They're actually a couple that actually host the Melee Games channel, so they're going to come over to my channel and dive into some more tabletop with me. So that will be next Friday. I always got tabletop stuff going on, so please just stay tuned, because eventually things will get back to a more steady pace where I'm home more. And we will be getting definitely back to that, because I can't stop doing this now.
Well, you could. It just wouldn't be fun anymore.
Exactly.
Right on. Awesome. No, that's awesome to hear. You definitely got a new subscriber. So
thank you. Trying to at least make it to 500 before the new year.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. And Spartacus. What might you have, dude?
On my own personal channel, nothing much. I've kind of fallen off the track of doing stuff on my own channel for a couple of years now. I mostly have been helping with Table on his channel, and popping up here and there on other places.
We're trying to get you back on the channel.
Yes, that it's a work in progress. But yeah, so. Like I said, I'm normally helping with Table on his stuff, and Jace has been pulling me over on his channel now and then again. And on rare occasions, I've popped up on the Common Nerds channel for guest appearances. Nice. Right now, he is mostly on. It's been mostly on Sundays, where he has been doing in the evenings of Sundays, where he's been doing. When Who was good, doing basically a watch through of Doctor Who. He's finished up watching New Who. He stopped right before it started getting into Neo Who, and he's now gone back to Classic Who. And so he has been he live streams on Rumble. He does a little bit of cameo on YouTube, but he does everything on Rumble. Because the less likelihood of getting hit by a copyright strike. He is also a veteran, so go support your veteran, folks. But yes, so that is, that I've been kind of here, there, and everywhere. But
Sweet.
yeah. Happy
There you go.
Veterans Day, everyone.
Defender of
happy
the
Veterans
multiverse.
Day.
That's what he is. So that's why he's everywhere.
Yes.
Nice. No, he's good dude. He's totally good dude. So 100%. That and yeah, kind of like what Jason was mentioning earlier. Tom, our techno sapien geek, best friend Tom, he's having a little bit of problems right now. So he won't be on the show for a bit. He's been having problems with his right eye. Right now he is blind in his right eye. And so, if you can give him a prayer right now, God will hear you, and I'm just believing on him for a miracle, that he heals him. And and if you can, let me see if I can find his Facebook, because if any of you guys out there in the chat can just pop him a little bit of love over on the Facebook there, I'm sure he would definitely appreciate it, because right now he's feeling a little bit bummed out, a little bit depressed, and any words of encouragement that you could probably send his way, there's the Facebook there in the chat if you happen to be on Facebook, and just tell him you're rooting for him, and I'm sure he'll deeply appreciate that. Also, after when this show is done, if you want to go ahead and head over to the Rumble side of things, there is Rancor Steve and his show Manorama. That's going to be starting actually probably right now. So if you want to head on over there, tell them Comic Relief Crusader sent ya to Rumble and for the Manorama show, and do a Crusader raid. That's what you do, a Crusader raid on Manorama, and tell them that I showed you where to go and how to get there, and say hi. So, but to everybody, thank you very much for the 2 hours. Greatly appreciate you guys hanging out here. Everybody that's on Rumble, on X, and on the YouTubes. And thank you for joining in. Stay tuned for this Saturday for Mike's Movie Matinee, where we're showing old movies when movies were great again and making movies magnificent again. And on Sunday we have the Huge Circles, where we talk with comic book artists and writers and producers and printers, talking about everything comic related, and and everything else that comes up into our scabby little brains while I'm drawing in preparation for doing a comic myself. So there you go. That is everything. And we'd like to end the show by saying this.
Be excellent to each other. And party on!